Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's what?
The fuck is Daddy's Dungeon?
Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's fucking dungeon.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Damn, blood, I need a haircut, blood.
Set it up so it works. It looks cool.
What looks cool?
Oh, the camera? Oh, your hair looks fine too.
I had a beanie on all day, and then my hair started like hurting. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And it's like, and I just like want to just. But then I feel like if I start doing that, people are like, "Motherfucker got lice."
Nah, dude. I be itching my head all the time at work. Like I be going hard
You're
at
a hat
work.
guy. Do you ever get itchy right here when you wear the hat? Like it'll bug me right here if I wear a hat too long.
You're wearing that shit too tight then, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, loosen it up a bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like this hat? This hat? How long have I worn this hat?
Oh, this hat is OG status.
You know, so
This is like freshman high school or longer.
and it's never been washed.
See, but the thing is, like, it looks good. I just gotta tell you something, brother. Speaking of fucking hats, have you seen the new MLB hats? Have you seen that?
So it's never been washed, right? And it doesn't itch my head,
See, I think it's too tight then, for me.
you know?
Have you seen the MLB hats?
No, I haven't.
Oh, brother.
Are you wearing fitteds or snapbacks?
The fitted.
Yeah, it's too tight, bro.
I gotta get a size up.
You know, but they have those hat stretchers.
So these are real hats that were released by the
Oh, you know what? Is it the Tetas one?
there's oh, look right here. So there's ass, tetas, assholes, and anals.
Anals.
And then
I have
there's
seen the Tetas one.
there's the Boston that says Bobon. Like, did they not like
Whoever's
do
doing,
testers?
whoever is working on their Photoshop for this stuff, you're
Dude.
getting fired next season.
And the people that got the assholes one, they are no, not the assholes, the tetas one. They took it off. They're like, oh shit, we didn't realize that means tits. You know, it means titties, right?
Yeah.
So, so they didn't. So they took it off. So people on eBay are selling that shit for like $3,000 right now.
Ass. It's like when the Cleveland Indians. It's like when the Cleveland Indians stopped making those hats.
Oh, they went to Guardians.
When they went to the Guardians
Uh-huh.
and they stopped making the OG hats, right? People were buying a shitload and reselling them. Right?
See, but that's like for the OG fans, you know. Well, clearly the scalpers knew what they're doing.
Fucking scalpers. Scalpers are always a step ahead.
Hey, everyone, watch out! There's a new scam going around. They tried to get me, and I almost clicked. That was
Toll
stupid
roads.
on me. Toll roads.
You be going to the toll roads like that?
No, but I remember I had
So
one-on-one.
why'd you almost click?
So I had one-on-one a while ago, and I remember they sent me a letter in the mail.
Yeah.
So that's what got me. I was like, wait, did I pay it? And I go, no, I fucking did pay it. I remember. I went on there, everything. I paid it. I was like, I'm not clicking it. And then I told him, I literally sent him a message. I said, fuck you. Yeah.
See, I get those all the time. And
Fucked up.
and I know every single time it's not a scam because I never, ever even think about going in the toll roads.
Unless you have to.
No, never. I never have to. And I never will.
That's cap.
I don't do toll roads.
Well, we didn't do toll roads in Kentucky.
Oh, well,
I'll tell you that much.
Only time I do toll roads is if it's on a road trip and then I really don't know my way, and then Siri's sending me through there. But if I'm going home, there's toll roads all the time, fast track, shit like that, right? And that's really what they're calling for, express lane.
Yeah.
But I don't even.
If you can get around it, I get around it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't go through it. I never go through it. I drive right next to it every single day, but never through it.
See, there was a thing. This guy was like, "Oh yeah, y'all want to get out of this traffic?" He's like, "Look at me," and he's just driving down. There's fucking traffic for miles. And he's like, "Yeah, right when the exit turns, look at that little dirt road right there. Cars can go in it too." And all the comments like, "Yeah, I'm throwing a fucking pile of nails right there tomorrow morning." Because bro, he skipped like at least an hour of traffic doing that, cutting off, and you don't have to pay the toll at that point. Just go on the road. You can do that shit too. If you ever go down there, it's in California somewhere. You avoid some tolls too. What takes them?
So let me ask you: are those people haters?
Oh yeah, because those people. So like from Francis from Oops, you know what he used to do.
Oh yeah.
The people that would ride on the shoulder to miss all the traffic, he would block them, and people loved that he did that. You know,
People love that he did that, and people hated it too. Obviously, right?
they shouldn't be doing that shit.
Yeah, but also he shouldn't be doing that shit either.
Why?
Well, because
Someone has to be the hero in this.
okay, someone has to be the hero, yes, but also, he's blocking traffic as well.
Blocking what?
I know he always says, and I know he would move for an emergency, right? For an emergency vehicle at least, because you never know if some pedestrian is having an emergency in their car.
I don't like my wife's water just broke excuse. I don't like that excuse.
Why?
Bro, your water breaks, it takes fucking hours to have that baby. Once your water breaks, you're fucking barely dilated. You're not even giving birth yet.
But still, what if it's I would understand if
Should've
it's
planned ahead.
I would understand
Should've
if
planned
it's a
ahead.
mother that has children previously, right? Because they kind of know the role. They know what they're getting themselves into, and they're like, it takes forever. We could relax. What if it's a new mother? She doesn't know. She's fucking panicking. She's trying to get to the hospital.
Brother, when I had my kid,
You know.
she said her water broke, and I said, huh? What? I remember it was like 12 o'clock midnight Saturday, and I woke up, huh? What? Oh shit! And I woke up and I got all my shit, and I said, I gotta take a shit. I took a shit, and I was just calm and relaxed. That's what you need. You don't need to be fucking rushing. That's gonna make everything worse. Yeah, I don't buy the her water broke excuse.
I'll buy it.
Nah.
I'll buy it.
Nah. I bet you 99% of the time, 99.82% of the time, there's no emergency. They're just being a piece of shit and just cutting off all the traffic. Yeah. Because if it's an ambulance, for one, everyone's supposed to move over. Like if you look at Germany, whenever an ambulance comes by, both sides of the street immediately pull over, and the ambulance drives right up the middle.
Okay.
They just got it down over there. But over here, no one respects that. No one. They're just like, oh, I hear an ambulance. Okay, I'm gonna pull over as close as, like I'll let it go. I'll let it go as far as I can before I can get over. But in Germany, boom, everyone moves over and they just drive right up the middle. You know, and I'm sure it's a lot of European countries, and they have those black walls. Have you seen those?
No, I haven't.
They put up these giant black like plastic walls that they open it and it just opens up, so no one. What is it called? Turkey necking or whatever. What do they call it?
Oh yes, rubbernecking.
Rubbernecking, where they're all looking at the traffic. It doesn't happen because it's all covered.
Yeah.
So then there's no traffic. They just do whatever they need to do behind the wall. Everyone just drives. They said, oh, there's an accident. Okay, bye.
Because realistically, that's all traffic is, unless that accident just happened and it's blocking the road. But if the car is moved and everything, or if it's only taking up one lane, right? People are just.
I think we need to tap in with that, especially in California.
Everywhere.
I'd be looking.
Everywhere. I'd be looking too, best believe. But the thing is, people stop. People literally stop to look.
I don't be doing that. I'd be going like, I stay cruising traffic speed.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll keep going the same speed as fucking the flow of traffic. I'll look a little bit. I'll take a little glance. I'll see what I can.
I ain't hitting the brakes.
I ain't breaking my neck for that shit. You know what I mean?
I do sometimes if I really like, what happened right there? Like there's like 4 fire trucks. Because, like, right there on the 15 and the 60, there's always accidents, and sometimes they're bad, dude.
And especially with this rain that's been going on recently, accidents tend to happen more. People tend to drive a little slower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More traffic tends to build up. It sucks. But recently, to endure the harsh pains of the commute after work, after work and before work, actually, because I've been carpooling with a coworker of mine.
Nice.
It's actually really dope, right? It's super dope.
Is it faster?
It's not necessarily for the quickness of it. It's just for the
talk.
Fuel. Saving fuel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we switch off cars every other day, and it's also for the talk. That helps a lot too. I really enjoy carpooling with this dude, and but the only thing is,
and he's cool with you getting there early like that?
Yeah, he's cool. Well, we don't get there super early like that. Like, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I'm typically not one to get car sick, right? But as of late, since I've been carpooling with him, whenever I'm in the passenger seat, which is every other day, I get car sick.
It's his driving. It's his driving.
I know it is. And I told him, I was like, bro, I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or what, but I'm fucking nauseous. I was like, I can't.
How many days?
It's been 2 days so far.
Wow.
So it was today.
And 2 days ago.
And what was it? Tuesday.
Wow.
Today and Tuesday.
So you're driving 3 days a week?
3 days. I'm sure. Yeah, we'll switch it. We'll switch it up. I'm sure. But yeah, I started getting car sick, and dude, I hate that shit. I love.
Do you know any tricks to like get rid of it?
No.
They say like this worked for me. I've been car sick a couple times, but they said
Well, what I did
steer
was
straight at the road, right in front of you, not in front, way far ahead, right at the hood of the car.
today. What I did was I just leaned the seat back and I took a nap. You know, that definitely helped.
Sometimes you can't be taking a nap like that though. It won't let you. You know, you just like, oh fuck.
Oh,
Dizzy.
I'm an ultimate napper though, fool.
I know that,
I'm
but
an ultimate napper. That's like my ultimate ability. That shit's out at 100% at all times. You know.
so
So that definitely helped.
ginger helps.
Ginger.
Keep a little ginger snack, like a little ginger candy on you. This is hypothetical long term
Yeah.
shit. But like you start getting car sick, take like little ginger candies. They have little ginger candies that'll help a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't help that he has this odor in his car from a while back. One of his daughters, she took a cup of milk to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she left it under the seat, and it fucking got spoiled there, and the smell is like barely exiting.
See, so he's used to it by now.
He's used to it by now, and it's new to me.
So it's
And you know how when you enter a place and enter somewhere completely new,
There's
the
a smell.
smell is the first thing you notice.
yeah.
Especially when it's something as prominent as that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's in its prime scent,
It was
right?
before.
But even on its exit, it's not only is it new to me, but it's also a foreign odor.
You want to know what you need to do for him? Hit up the 99, hit up the Dollar Tree. Rest in peace, 99, sorry. Moment of silence. Hit up the Dollar Tree. Get one of those little pods. You know those little things? Like the little, the scent tin can things.
Yeah.
Just throw it under there.
Yeah.
Be like, "Oh, wow, it smells great in here.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad
He
idea.
won't even know about it. He's like, oh, it does smell good in here.
But I've never experienced car sickness, you know, because everybody says like, oh, you can't read or you can't go on your phone. I can't go on my phone when I'm in the car because I'll get car sick, right? I never experienced that.
Uh-huh.
I never. I go on my phone all the time.
Does he be like hitting the brake a lot? Like,
Quite a bit, yeah.
yeah, bro, he need to chill. See, in traffic, the ideal is to never hit the brake at all.
Uh-huh.
I stay quite a distance back from cars, and if cars want to go in front of me, go ahead. I just cruise it. I almost never hit the brake unless it's completely stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I even told him, I was like, bro, you gotta chill how you're driving. And then he told me too. He was like, yeah, I know it's my driving. Like my daughter and my wife have told me that they get car sick because of my driving.
Bro needs new brakes like at least 3 times a year at this point.
I don't even know, man, but I'm gonna need a new fucking abdomen by the end of this one. God damn,
Have
it's
you
gonna
thrown
kill
up?
me.
Are you feeling like you're gonna throw up?
No, not really, but I felt like my stomach is absolutely, completely empty. It's a fucking void.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like anything could just flip the script. You know what I mean?
It's got that weird water taste.
Oh, that metal taste, the plastic fucking taste.
It don't taste good, I tell you that much.
Oh,
hey, it's BPA free though, but
Like I'll have a sip of water, you know, I'll take a couple deep breaths to kind of like cool down, to relax a little bit. Nothing.
oh yeah, it's definitely the braking. If he's like, because you constantly hitting that brake, like your
'Cause
head's going like this.
Obviously, we have tested this to where I've been in the passenger seat for multiple hours at a time on my phone, right? Not car sick, fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I'll be on my phone for like 10, 15 minutes, oh my God, I gotta turn my phone off. And
That bad?
I set my phone down and I focus. I try and do whatever. Take my mind off it, drink some water, you know, put the window down. Maybe I need some fresh air. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
What you should do is be like, bro, I'll just drive your car. Just let me drive, bro. I'll drive both ways every day, but we switch cars.
I don't know.
Does he live
man.
close?
He lives in Azusa.
You meet him there.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Is there a nice place to park?
Yeah,
Not
I get
worried
to
about
park
it?
inside of his complex.
Oh, okay.
Inside of his apartment complex.
Okay, it's perfect then.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Today, I didn't have a bad reaction. The light turned green. There's 2 cars in front of me. And there's like, so I get out, I have to turn left, and then I gotta go 2 lights, and then there's the freeway. So I'm at the first where I have to turn left. 2 cars are ahead of me. So I go, I'm the 3rd car. A homeless man on a bicycle runs the red light. Enters the crosswalk while I am
Turning.
turning. Oh my, you should have seen his face. He went. He went.
He just jackknifed his bike.
He fucking ate it.
Oh
Dude, he
my
ate
God.
it so hard. And all that hit my car was he had a big ass bag and it just was like, and I was like, oh, it must have been clothes or something, you
Yeah.
know? So he fucking ate shit and all that hit my car was some clothes. I just look in the rearview mirror and he's just on the fucking floor. And I was like, I'm not stopping for this motherfucker.
Fuck no.
This motherfucker
It's his fault.
ran the goddamn light. It could have been a lot worse. He could have went right into my shit.
Yeah.
Good reactions though. Older black man had like 4 bags of shit on him.
Okay, if you went right into your shit, what would you have done?
I probably would have just left too because it's not like I would have stopped and been like, what the? I would have been like, bro.
What are you gonna get his insurance?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that. It's like, what the? I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. What are you gonna,
Nothing.
Yeah. What are you gonna hold him there until the cops come to file a police report?
And then he's like, oh, I got a free couple nights in jail. Thank God it's raining. You know. And then I helped this guy out.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. You know, it's his fault. Let him eat the fucking
No, but
pavement.
yeah, dude. I just saw his face and I literally out loud go, oh shit. Oh shit. And I thought he was for sure hitting my shit. And he, you know, kudos to him. Great reaction time. Great reaction time. Oh, man.
Jackknifed the fuck out of his bike.
Wow. And all that hit was a bag. He had 3, I mean, fucking huge bags of like these, those black trash bags full of shit. I don't know what's in each bag, but for sure he had some clothes or blanket in that other bag that hit mine. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Dude, and if he would have hit you, he could have knocked his own ass out.
Oh, he could have been, seriously, he was hauling ass.
He could have fucking gotten
I'm
seriously
sure he
injured.
got hurt. I don't know the severity of it because he was on the floor. And I didn't think anything else of it. I said, oh, the motherfucker did to himself.
Yeah.
He ran the red light.
Exactly. Yeah. Was he hauling? He was hauling ass
Oh,
too.
he was hauling.
Okay, and that's a perfect segue.
2 fucking cars went, bro.
Hauling ass and getting knocked out. Did you hear about this
fuck.
fucking girl in high school? She's on the track team,
Oh,
running a relay race.
brother.
She hit this bitch in the back of the head with a
Bro,
baton.
did you see the interview?
I saw the video.
Did you see the interview with her?
I didn't hear it. I saw
was like-
the audio.
I'm the only person that truly knows my intentions, and those were not it. And he's like, I know the video shows otherwise, but that's not what I wanted to do. That was an accident. I said, no way that's an accident.
Shut up, bitch.
This girl is passing you around the outside, okay? Bank! How's that an accident?
Yeah, they don't fucking accident.
Bro, she got like a fractured skull.
Yeah, she deserves to get charged. Fuck that bitch.
Bro,
She trains this shit on a daily basis.
get better.
Like, how are you? You're really telling me that you're not in control of where your fucking arms and where the baton is going?
Clearly in the video it's going like this, and then
Yeah. She
You know, like
clearly
some OJ shit.
extended her arm out
Yeah.
and swung that shit.
You know when OJ's doing that joke on the news reporter? Yeah, that's what she did.
You know? So it's like, I don't believe a single fucking word of it. How old is she? I don't give a fuck.
She was 15.
Charge the little bitch with
Yep.
whatever.
Manslaughter.
You know what I mean? Nah, not manslaughter.
Attempted murder.
But
That's attempted
I think
murder.
they charged her with aggravated battery or assault and battery, something like that.
Oh, good.
They charge her with something.
Imagine like you getting into a school now.
I mean, let's
to
be
get a
real
scholarship
though.
now.
If she was losing, she wasn't getting a scholarship. She was losing.
You could still get a scholarship to some other schools.
I mean, she wasn't gonna be nothing for real. Like she was losing. She was losing.
dude, I just got a major fucking flashback.
She ain't gonna be like no Sha'Carri Richardson. You know what I mean? You think Sha'Carri Richardson was behind somebody?
No,
Nah.
no, hell no.
She was the one getting hit by the baton.
Do you know what I'm thinking of? I had a flashback when you said that. Was they're already fucking losing? Remember the high school where they made them fucking practice naked?
Yeah.
And I was like, they weren't gonna get into fucking college. No way.
No way.
No fucking way.
No way. Not by athletic scholarships or academics, because they're clearly fucking retarded.
How the fuck? Yeah, clearly. Oh my god. Yeah, that was. I remember when I saw that news headline. That was like, what?
How the fuck you gonna let this grown ass man groom you into fucking practicing naked? How?
They were that bad that he's like, fuck it, everyone's naked now.
Okay, not only that, bro.
Isn't that pedophilia?
That is, absolutely.
Holy fuck.
Absolutely. Not only that, but
No one said
typically,
anything.
I've been to multiple, I'm sure you've seen this too, but I've been to multiple sports practices in high school. And how often do you see parents there?
Never.
I see parents pretty often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because they be picking them up late.
I see parents pretty often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how are there not parents there? And how are they not?
See, I picture this being a small, football-driven high school town. High school football-driven town. You know those...
Like, yes, sir, Randy, you can go ahead and do whatever the fuck you need to my
You
kids.
do whatever the fuck you want with my son.
As
My
long as-
son needs to do better. You gotta practice naked, rub his dick on the turf.
As long as you make him a fucking quarterback and football all-star, baby. And you know what? It
Rub his
sucks.
scrum with your fuck face.
It sucks that we're using that accent to kind of generalize.
Oh, it's not
But-
generalizing. It's true.
But that typically the people that have that accent love football and are diehard.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
And I'm not trying to diminish people that have
California's not
that
like
accent.
that. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
set the scene.
I'm trying to give justice to their passion
Yeah.
for the game.
They had so much passion they let their kids practice fucking naked.
Because they got fucking passion, baby. They got the fucking passion
Bro,
for
imagine
it.
you're doing fucking bear calls and you look up, you see just fucking straight starfish.
They got passion like fucking 20-some-year-olds have in Los Angeles for matcha tea and whatnot.
Valid. I
You
love
know?
matcha tea.
In
I
downtown
know you're
LA.
a hater, but
Because I know
I'm
matcha
about
tea
it.
big in DTLA. That shit huge
I'm
in
about
DTLA.
it. I'm about it.
You know what I mean? But like, but you be getting that like normal matcha tea. They be getting that like matcha tea double whipped upside down frap or whatever the fuck.
But I'm not on that level, bro.
It's like that bougie stuff, and it cost them $16
I'm not
for a
on
little
that.
12 ounce.
I'm not on that.
You know what I mean?
I'm not on that.
But they got that DTLA money.
Give me an iced matcha latte, okay? That's it.
Just give me some boba, bro.
You still on it? Did you try that place I sent you?
No, I haven't had boba since the last time we got it. But best believe I've been craving it.
You should try the place that I sent you.
Cause money's going to different things.
Has anyone ever tried Sunright tea? They're kind of all over the place, you know. They're all over. Tap in. I think it's dank. I think they're dank.
I'll check it out. For surely, I'll check it out.
Y'all fucks with tea pumps?
T-Post is good. T-Post is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's more like flavors. It's not like tea.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like flavors.
Yeah.
I like flavors.
Okay. Have you thought about experimenting with the flavor? You just keep getting the same one like you normally do.
Tried and true.
I know it's
If it
tried
ain't
and
broke,
true.
don't fix it. If it
I'm
isn't
saying-
broke, don't fix it.
Fucking branch out.
When
a
I
little
try
bit.
something new and it's not good, son of a bitch.
God, fucking damn it!
Where were we before we were rudely interrupted?
You were saying if I'm trying something new and it don't hit,
If I'm trying something new and it doesn't hit, I feel like the money that I invested for that said thing has gone to waste. It's gone to waste.
see, but honestly, that's like some ADHD shit where you go to the same restaurant every day and order the same fucking food.
It's not enough. I don't have ADHD.
That we know of. Have you been tested?
No. I don't have ADHD, bro. I can tell you that.
This is like maybe the 5th or 6th time we brought this up on the podcast where you will go to a place and you will order the same thing. It's not that you're going there every day, but you will never not order it.
I guarantee you I don't have ADHD. I'm not autistic. And I guarantee you I can myself clinically prove that I don't have ADHD.
Cap. You're probably right. I'm just talking shit.
I for surely don't have that shit.
Just be talking shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You think you're on the spectrum at all?
Nah. I'm as normal gets.
See, but the thing is, I feel like everyone is on the spectrum now. I feel like there's a point for everyone on the spectrum now.
Okay,
You
but
know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's a little bit on this side of the spectrum.
okay, the way I picture it like a half sun coming up from like a horizon, right? So it's just half a sun, right? That's what the spectrum was at one point. And then slowly as time goes on, the sun is becoming larger and larger and larger, and it starts becoming a little more than half.
Now we're at the Milky Way.
That is the spectrum.
We're at the Milky Way right now.
You know, no, but you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the spectrum isn't just like a half circle. Now it's a little fucking more than half. It's starting to look like Pac-Man. So the spectrum is eventually going to reach 180.
I mean, I just think that everyone's a little too quick to like, oh, I got fucking autism.
Yeah, okay. Granted, I am in no place to fucking talk, but I think the same exact thing.
Yeah.
I think people are, unfortunately,
I think people are held down by the words that they say about themselves.
what do you mean?
Like, if someone told them something, they fucking believe it, you know?
I understand what you're
And
saying.
they shouldn't let autism hold them back. Oh, I have autism.
Yeah, totally. I 100% agree. 100 because you're like diagnosed with whatever
Yeah.
a doctor or whatever anybody says, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want
Yeah.
as long as, you know, you're physically
I'm sorry, something weird just happened. My brain became conscious of my nose for a second. My nose was like in vision. You know how you can't see your nose? It was like there. And I was it was weird.
Homie got a big ass nose. But
Dude.
what I was gonna say is I feel like autism nowadays, although it is a really prevalent thing in our society, I feel like it has somewhat become trendy.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
what I'm saying.
And people are so quick to hop on it and
Yeah.
say, I'm autistic, and like
Yeah.
they use that as a fucking characteristic.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's cool now.
Like
It's cool now to have autism.
like I mean,
What happened to the day and age where we used to make fun of those kids?
I understand what you're saying. It's cool to have autism now, right? But
Yeah.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with people that have autism.
And clearly they have autism.
But like, why is it trendy?
It's just a new thing that's around.
You know, why is? I think that's the same thing with ADHD.
It's like with glasses.
I think that's the same thing with ADHD as well. Like that same shit. Is it trending? Like, is it trending or just more fucking people getting it?
See, like growing up, I used to get made fun of for having glasses. You know, I was like the only kid in school who had glasses at the time.
I never got made fun of for having glasses.
Yeah, dude, I got made fun of all the time. What's up, fucking four eyes? What's up, fat fuck? You know, I had the double whammy, you know?
Oh fuck.
And then, and now everyone has glasses, and it's normal. You know?
People even wear fake glasses because they're cool.
That's a little gay.
Serious though.
That's gay.
People do that. Seriously. People
I like dick in my ass, and that's fucking gay.
people wear glasses that don't have a prescription to them because they add to their.
Honestly, some people that like, I picture like a nice fit tanner dude with a chiseled jawline wearing like gold rimmed glasses with like a nice fucking, I don't know, like a nice brown, like overcoat with like a white sweater.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I can see that. Not being prescription.
Well, I mean, I'm dead ass, man. I've met plenty of people like that.
And what is your perspective of them?
That shit's gay as fuck.
She's like, you were wearing glasses the other day. It's like, oh, it's just a fashion statement.
Yeah. What are you doing? Like, what?
How do you feel about like hype beast type people?
Hype beast type people?
Yeah, like they
Expand on that.
Like they have to have all the Supreme shit. You know what I'm saying? All the
Well,
Gucci,
Supreme
all
is fucking dead now. Supreme is not what Supreme used to be, obviously, because hype dies down. You know what I mean? Shit comes in waves.
People still got it though. I still got a Supreme bag.
People still got it. Yeah, people still got it. But the thing is, it's not worth what it used to be. like Supreme, you could sell for hundreds, thousands of
What about
dollars.
those bears? You know what I'm talking about? They're like those big plastic, like, bear rabbits or something. I don't know what they're called.
Bear rabbits? So there's some I'm thinking of. There's Bape and Cause. I'm sorry. Bape and Cause.
But isn't Bape, like, always been big?
Bape, yeah, that's been pretty big for that's a gorilla, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well,
Bathing ape is what it is.
what about, like, Gucci? Is that, like, a fashion statement?
Gucci? That's
Yeah.
just luxury.
rich.
That's like fucking what do you call that? What do you call those brands?
Luxury brands?
Luxury brands, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. Gucci, Versace,
It's all made by the
Armani.
same fucking Chinese kid.
you know?
Little
It's actually
factory.
made in Italy, bro, so
Really?
yeah, some of that shit's made in Italy. Most of it is actually
Well, don't they fuck kids over there?
made in I don't know about that. I know they make fucking linguine, rotisserie, fucking I
Chicken?
don't know. They be making some good shit out there.
I'm thinking about Greece.
I like it.
I'd like to go to Italy.
I'd love to go to Italy.
Yeah.
Try me some good old fucking OG mozzarella.
What are some countries that you wouldn't like going to, and like excluding like third world country type shit?
That I wouldn't like going to.
Yeah.
Well, I think. So I wouldn't not like to go to France.
Thank you.
France is a fucking shithole, or so I've
Shithole.
heard. You know what?
We've seen.
No, I've heard. My brother went to fucking Paris for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
It was a fucking shithole.
Yeah, it probably smells like dick.
Rats everywhere.
Yeah.
Piles of trash everywhere.
It's like New York.
Yeah.
But worse.
He said it was fucking terrible. So I would not want to go to France. Where else? I wouldn't want to go to
India.
the other places. Oh God. I'm not going to fucking India. No way.
You don't want someone like cutting meat with their toe and shit?
Okay, I would like to go to India if I'm away from civilization. You know what I mean? I'd like to go
Like
to
some
the
Far
to
Cry
the
type
rural to the rural areas of India.
Like some
to
Far Cry.
the nature parts of India. I wouldn't want to go to their towns. I wouldn't want to go and be in their fucking little
In their
shops, their
cities?
farmers markets. You know what I mean?
No.
No thanks.
But that's where all the good shit's at.
You know, no thanks. I
No?
want to see the elephants. You know, I want to see all this other fucking nature they
So
got.
I'm with you on France and India.
Well, you gave me the idea of India.
Yeah, I'm with you on those for sure. I heard Germany right now is not doing too good.
See, the other places that I'm thinking of, they're third world countries.
Okay, examples?
Jamaica. Would not want to go to Jamaica.
Oh, they... Bombo clap!
You know?
Bombo clap!
I mean, I know that fucking jerk chicken wing they got is probably dank as hell.
Yeah.
But for most things that I've heard, at least, is whenever you're going to a resort or tourist area in Jamaica, to get there, you have to drive through
Shit.
extremely poverty-filled areas.
See, I think that they should, like, plan around that. If they are solely relying on... No offense. If they're solely relying on tourism, they should make getting to those areas nice.
Uh-huh.
You know?
I understand. And I know that you said solely relying on tourism, right? But it instantly took me to Los Angeles. I know we're not solely relying on tourism, but it is heavily toured.
But that's the thing. I feel like it's just going to keep getting less and less because of the homeless. The homeless is only getting worse,
Yes.
you know?
So you think tourism is going to be becoming less and less?
Yes.
Yeah?
Just like with France, like all you see about France now is like how bad it is. And that's like that's all everything's going to happen in LA. LA's like, "Oh, cool, building. Okay." You got a guy shitting right next to me and you got 17 people fucking stuck on Fent on one block. That's just one block of LA.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you know what? You fucking reminded me.
Fent?
Yes.
We're taking some later?
You reminded me. So, I was working back at the high rise off Olympic and Hill, right?
Uh-huh.
I was working there, and they give us these monthly parking passes so we can park in the parking lots, right? They're private parking lots. So they give us these monthly parking passes. And so when they gave me mine, I had to go back to my car to replace mine from February to March. And so on my way back, I saw a guy who was like folded in half, stuck on Fant. This dude's hamstrings are extremely flexible, by the way. His palms were flat on the ground.
Oh, hell yeah.
His legs were completely straight.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So good for him on that. I wish I had that flexibility. But not only that, on my way passing him, going to my car, I'm walking up an alley. That's where I see him stuck. I cross paths with another dude who's just going through a bunch of papers. He's just looking through a bunch of shit. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of fucking weird. Why's he got all those papers on him?
You know, the necklace.
And then so I get closer to my car, and to get to my car I have to pass these two other cars. But when passing these two other cars, there's this BMW I see, all the windows are fucking shattered. They're all fucking shattered. And then what did that guy just finish doing? He just finished breaking into that fucking car. And he was shuffling through all the papers he found in that car because he didn't get anything else but that. You know?
It's
So like, what are you gonna get? I understand it's like a nice car, it's a luxury car, but what the fuck is he gonna get out of those papers? Registration? Insurance? You know?
Yeah, nothing
Maybe
useful.
some fucking bills, right?
Nothing useful.
Nothing of value.
That's exactly what I'm saying. When you go to like up north, they say to keep your windows down and just keep everything out of your car. Trunk open, windows down. Like why? Like why does it come to that where they're saying to do that instead of hey, let's fix the problem?
Yeah.
Hey guys, just keep your windows down and your trunks open with nothing inside your car.
See, the way I see it is if you're breaking into these people's cars, I would not be opposed to just on-site shot. Bam. Motherfucker.
Well, you
Bam.
can't. In California, you can't.
You know? If it was my car getting broken into and I had a gun, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also heard this one thing that was extremely ridiculous. I was not a fan of it at all. But apparently, I don't know how true this is, but I just heard of this, right? It said that if you're being attacked and you end up hurting or killing this person that's attacking you, you need to try and I'm sorry. Let me start over.
Rewind.
You can go to jail for self-defense if you didn't try to escape first.
I did try to escape.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did. I did try to escape. I did.
Pretty much that's what it was. You can go to jail for self-defense if you did not try to escape first.
There's like that Riverside County Sheriff running for governor. Have you seen that?
No.
Well, he's running for governor, and there was some stupid-ass fucking law. It sounds just like that. I think that's what you're talking about. And he was like, guys, they're trying to bring this into law. If you or someone you know is get broken into and you defend yourself, you are going to jail.
Yeah.
No matter what.
It's ridiculous. Personally, I'll go to jail. Take me to jail. Fine. But I'm going to be alive. Because if you try to escape and this person's attacking you,
It's on site.
that's the chance to kill you right there.
Yeah.
When you're trying to escape. So I'll go to jail. I'll be alive. That person will be 6 feet under, wherever. I don't care. Take me to jail. You know?
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up. It's ridiculous.
Because we're giving criminals power. That's what we're doing. They're getting no consequences.
Mm-hmm.
There's zero consequences. You know?
A lot more leeway.
Like, at least where we're at, they don't give a fuck about that.
We need to bring back the motherfucking executioner's block, bitch. We need to bring back the guillotine. We need to scare these motherfuckers.
Bro,
We need to bring back the guillotine with the dull blade.
you know they were still doing executions up until 1970?
Where at?
France. With the guillotine.
You know,
1970, bro.
one-
Public execution.
that's one thing France did right. That's one thing France did right.
France is a country full of fucking pussies. That's all I gotta say. They give up instantly on every fucking war. It's some bitch shit. Oh, I need help. Get the fuck out of here. You always need fucking help.
We're not talking about war here, brother. All right, we're talking about fucking civil law.
What was I getting to with that? Fuck, there was something I was gonna say. Damn it.
Talking about civil law.
was-
You know
it was
what?
good, it was
You
good.
know what? Something in my book that is breaking the law. You want to know what that is?
Petty theft.
No. I experienced this the other day, right? So I go into a gas station, and I'm getting my shit, I'm getting my chips, getting my drink,
Yeah.
whatever. And then I go to line. There's this guy waiting in front of me in line. And he goes up to the counter to pay. He puts his stuff down. He got a soda and some chips too. Cashier scans the chips first, and he puts it back down. Guy instantly grabs the bag of chips, opens it up, and starts eating them. That's breaking the motherfucking law.
Did he just walk out?
No. He didn't just walk out. He's just waiting for the guy to fucking finish ringing him up.
Damn,
Right?
boy's hungry.
That boy is hungry. You know, you could clearly tell he had plenty to eat.
Oh my god.
But, like, bro, what? I think that's fucking vile.
Dude, I've never done that.
That's fucking vile. Personally.
That's not breaking the law, but that's like a
yeah,
little...
that's breaking my law, motherfucker. That's breaking my law. That is insane. That is unhinged. That is
Whoa.
fucking psychopathic.
Bro, at that point, you should have just opened it already before you even got to the register. That's less than doing it right after,
I don't know, man.
in my opinion.
That is, it's fucking disgusting.
What I was getting to was our police department. Their Instagram is unhinged, bro. They're on some Chargers Instagram shit.
I haven't checked it out.
The other day, I said, no way they just put that. It said, person versus train on the fucking headline. I said, oh my god.
Person versus train.
Yeah, and it's like, why?
What
like,
kind of train?
The Metrolink, dead. They got.
That was in Ontario, right?
No, that was here. We're by your house.
Was it?
Yeah.
I saw a headline that it was in Ontario.
Oh, maybe there's another one. But they'll post memes about arrest and shit. It's fucked up. Well, it's pretty funny actually. They be doing their job, dog. Over here in Upland, they be doing their job for sure.
They got a meme page on Reddit.
No, but it's like all the time you'll see them post like, oh, we just arrested this guy. And they show what they had in his car, bro. Drogas, guns.
Drogas.
Bro, a fuck ton of drugs. It's pretty fucking cool. But they post memes and shit. It's pretty funny.
He said drogas.
Oh, dude, there was this funny ass one I saw. It was like, he was like, yeah, he's like, this is a gentleman. You care to talk, sir? And then it's like an 18-year-old kid. He has his fucking head down, and he's like, yeah, you see, these gentlemen just stole this car, and they thought that they can get away from us of whatever county. We got Hellcats. You ain't getting away from us. It's so funny. Then he goes to the other one. He's like, you care to say anything? He's like, oh, I didn't think so. And then it was. I like how they joke with that shit.
They say they have Hellcats, but I feel like even the cars before the Hellcats, those cars are already souped up.
Oh yeah, but imagine driving a Hellcat as a cop.
You
Ain't no one getting away.
But what I'm saying is, like, those cars previously before the Hellcats are already souped up to, like, catch up to damn near anything. You know what I mean? So how much better do they need those cars to be?
That I don't know.
Do they really need the Hellcats, you think?
Maybe if it's there's a lot of crime like that in their area,
You know?
maybe. When's the last time you've even seen a car chase? I remember there was a buddy of ours. He would text us like we'd be like, hey, where you at? And he would text me back, and he's like, oh, sorry, there's a car chase on the news. I'm not gonna not watch this. And he would stop everything he was doing, no matter what, and he would put the news on and watch the car chase. Like, it was that important to him. You know, they don't have that anymore. There's no car chases anymore. We need those back. It brings excitement in people's lives.
Last time I saw a car chase, we had left work early, right? This was back when I was working at Universal Studios. We had left work early. We decided to go to this pizza place. Mm-hmm. And they were actually broadcasting that car chase right there at the pizza place.
And everyone was like...
But little did we know that car chase was happening right by Universal Studios. Right where we were.
Fuck.
Right where we fucking were.
Bitch.
Yeah, I know. And it happened probably like maybe 30 minutes after we left the place.
Bitch.
The only time I wish we didn't leave early. You know? But you know what? If we didn't leave early, I wouldn't have been able to watch it on the news.
That's true. You probably wouldn't even have known about it.
Probably wouldn't have even known about it.
But I feel like just experience that in person would be really cool. Like, it's fucked up. Me and my brother were on the news one time. It was pretty fucked up. We were at Pismo. We didn't know somebody had just died.
Pismo Beach?
Yeah. We didn't know somebody died in the dunes. But we saw the news outside our hotel. and me and my brother were like, hi, like right behind the news guy. But the news is not actually live. It's like a few minutes behind. So when we came back, we washed ourselves. We're like, unfortunately, a young man, a father, lost his life today. And we're like, oh my God. Yeah, that was pretty fucked up. I was like 10 years old.
I recently saw a video. There was like this caravan of cars driving through a city, right? And it's a pretty populated city. But it seemed like they were driving a celebrity, someone real prestigious or something like that. And this one guy that's being recorded, he's like, yeah, he's celebrating, right? But then, come to find out, that caravan of cars was to go to a funeral.
Oh, fuck.
It was for a pet, though. It was for a pet.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was for a pet.
Oh,
I know.
Give me a fucking break.
I know. And then he saw it. He was like, oh my God. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry.
But did he know it was a pet at that instant?
I even saw it on, yeah.
They're just like, why is he cheering? Our doggy just died. Okay, it's not that serious, bro. Pet funeral?
Not that serious, brother.
But they got the bag like that?
I know, dude. Fuck.
A funeral, as it is, expensive. A pet funeral?
If I would have known, I would have jacked that dog, hold it for ransom, boy.
The dead dog.
No. If I would have known.
The dead dog.
I was actually what's the movie called? The Nice Guy? No, was it The Nice Guys? I don't fucking know. There was this movie I was watching. They were stealing dogs. And then people were starting to post these lost dog posters.
Reward.
Right? And they would return them. And they would give them rewards.
We found your dog.
They stole the wrong guy's fucking dog.
Oh, yeah? They found his ass?
Yep. They stole the wrong guy's
John
fucking
Wick?
dog.
John Wick done?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
People would do anything these days, you know? I know
what?
It's just a movie, but people would do that shit.
I know what movie that was now. Seven Psychopaths.
Seven Psychopaths.
Seven
Scary?
Psychopaths. No, it's not scary at all. But I never got to finish it. You want to know why? I never got to finish it. It was pretty good. I would have loved to finish it.
Why?
Whatever streaming service I was watching it on at the time, who knows which one it was.
He fucking removed it.
It was removed the next fucking day. So I don't finish movies in that instant that I put them on, right? Not for the most part, at least.
Yeah.
And I remember this movie having a bright green title picture. So that's not that forgettable, right? Bright fucking green. Kind of like that Weezer album, right? So it's bright fucking green, and I know what it looks like. I know what it's called.
Uh-huh.
I just don't know what streaming service it's on. But I check all of them. I look up the name.
Gone.
No movie found with this title. What the fuck?
Did you just get Mandela?
No.
Mandela effect?
No.
What if it's like the eighth psychopath?
Because I guarantee you, I can look it up. I
The
can look it
Mandela
up.
effect. You know, like Fruit of the Loom? Some guy proved it was real. Because Fruit of the Loom made a statement saying we never had the cornucopia.
See? Seven Psychopaths. Also, another Mandela effect. They never had the cornucopia, I'm sorry?
They never had the cornucopia. They even put a statement.
Fruit
They never
of the
had,
Loom?
Yep. You know the underwear?
Yeah.
They had a cornucopia. I remember it too. That was like the shit back then.
Yeah.
You know? And the guy says, I've had this shirt since I was like 15 years old. And on it is the cornucopia. Fruit of the Loom. He got their ass.
He fucking got their ass.
I think companies do it to see if people remember, and it causes a little bit of chaos. Like Tostino's pizza rolls, it's just Totino's.
Totino's.
Yeah, not Tostino's.
It's not Tostino's?
It's Tostino's, but it's only Totino's now.
They just remove
Bitch ass motherfuckers.
some small little detail.
Something so small.
Okay, so another Mandela effect that's been going around, revolving Forrest Gump.
My wiener. Oh.
No, it's revolving Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
You know when he meets up with Jenny again, she's a
Jenny.
fucking hippie.
She has AIDS.
And then
Spoiler alert.
she invites him back to like this house or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right? And it's like a Black Panther party. Right?
Okay.
And so he gets into a fight because he sees this guy beating on her.
Oh, yeah.
He beats the shit out of this guy.
Uh-huh.
And then all these Black Panthers press him. They kick him out. They kick him and her out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, sorry I had a fight during your Black Panther party.
Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
That's what the movie says.
Yes.
But people remember it as sorry for ruining your Black Panther party.
I need someone. You want to know?
What did I do? What is the first thing I fucking did?
I went to look it up.
Went to YouTube. But I feel like if we're being manipulated like Fruit of the Loom was doing to us, who's to say these fucking companies aren't in cahoots with each other?
Yes.
To change it up.
Yes, I know.
Right?
Yes.
For example, we witnessed this ourselves with the white chicks, the
Yes.
dildo scene.
No, I think they removed that on Netflix because of it's a dildo and it's on Netflix.
Okay, bro. Right. I understand that. But no, that doesn't make any sense. They show tits on Netflix all the time.
Do they?
Okay, granted,
What movies you
I've asked people before, hey, you remember that dildo scene from White Chicks?
Yeah.
I'm like, no. What dildo scene? And then I'll show them. It's on YouTube. I'll show them. Then I'll be like, what? I don't remember that.
What the fuck? Brother, I got the OG copy of fucking White Chicks in my fucking...
You know what I mean?
I will pull it up. Because I solely remember... I remember we talked about this. I said, he comes in, and they show the dildo, and then boom. But on Netflix, they completely cut it out.
Yeah. They
Oh, hey
completely cut it
guys.
out.
The fucking white guy comes in and gets
Yeah.
fucked by Terry
But if
Crews.
other streaming services are showing tits and stuff like that, why won't Netflix?
Yeah. No, valid.
If they have a kids version of the streaming service.
So I have an encyclopedia of movie guy. You know, Alex.
Okay.
He has thousands of CDs, like OG shit.
Yeah.
I bet you I'd tell him, like, hey, you got a copy of Forrest Gump?
The original.
He probably has it on VCR, bro. Is that what it's called? Oh my god.
VHS, VCR, yeah.
Okay. He probably has it on that. And I bet you he'll fucking put it in and he'll be like, oh yeah, sorry for ruining your Black Panther party.
Or sorry I had a fight during your Black Panther party.
Yeah, and we'll fucking figure it out. Just like the Fruit of the Loom guy. I've had this shirt 20 years. Boom. Cornucopia. Fuck with me. The fact that they put a statement out, it's the rich. It's like, I'm gonna gaslight these fuckers. Take the cornucopia off. Never existed. Wipe it from existence. And that's no one's paying attention to that at first. But then it's like, oh, I need some new underwear. Oh my, what? There's a cornucopia. I remember. Oh.
I wonder within our lifetime, or with the current brands or current big things in our culture, what is going to be the Mandela effect later on?
I bet you it'd be something like with Nike.
You think so?
Yeah, like they'll change up the swoosh or something. Very very slight, but instead of like maybe like a rounded, it's round. They might just angle it, and like no, it's
people would
it's
notice
always,
that. That's
it's
too
always been
noticeable.
angled.
That's way too noticeable.
Yeah.
Wait, absolutely. See, when they do a Mandela effect type thing, it's not the most noticeable thing. And with Nike, the swoosh, that is it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is it. And also, they're one of the biggest brands of all time.
Yeah.
So I don't think they would make that big change.
I'm trying to like think of like what a brand could do to just switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. And it's literally something as simple as pulling one letter out or putting one letter in.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'd have to think like, this brand could do it.
Yeah. I would love to find out.
Anyways, brother, I gotta shit like heavy. Like I gotta go.
Let's do it.
I had a coffee.
Let's do it. This is episode 151, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure being here with you today. It's been a pleasure being here with you today.
Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you.
nice to see you.
Sorry, I gripped him totally wrong.
It's okay.
That's embarrassing. Like if you do that in public, that's like you're meeting someone. When they grip you like this, ooh, that's the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst. And we're not even gonna get into that because you're gripping a fucking turd right now.
Yeah.
So you need to let loose.
All right. Love y'all.